Hey, hi guys. Hi. Can you just tell me if I'm audible or not? Let me adjust my camera. Good. Just a quick check if I'm audible. Started. We have started. Yeah. This session. So Shiva Gupta, I just got your question. This session will be on YouTube, but you can watch recordings from our my program channel. So in YouTube description, you can have a link which we call one link. So you can go there and see all the recorded sessions and all the things like attendance, assignment, everything. Thank you for that confirmation, Vikas and everyone. Okay, so we'll start again. Just give me a second. Let me share my screen. Hmm. Okay, yeah, done. So I hope everyone is doing good. And if you are from like Mumbai or you can say north, no north, which side of Maharashtra is ocean? I think it's on eastern side. Okay, I'm confused. But if you are from Mumbai or any like seaside areas, so stay safe. There is a lot of rainfall here. We have alerts, red alerts and all are going here in Mumbai. So I hope that everyone is safe at their home. And we'll start our session, Reactjs Day 1. We are going to learn about basics of React.js from variable data types, everything, right, from today. So make sure you're attending with your full focus and you're practicing the same code in your VS Code or whatever you like code editor you use, right? So बैंक या ऑल ओवर इंडिया विकास बहुत ज़्यादा बारिश हो रही है अभी सो स्टे सेफ आमची मुंबई या आई एम ऑल्सो फ्रॉम मुंबई guys. So before starting, I'll request our mods to pin the registration and attendance link in the chat box so I can give you a brief about how you can mark your attendance assignment and how you can get that GDG, or you can say Google Developers Group of Mumbai certificate at the end of the like this whole program. The whole motive of this program is to teach you basics with a clarity. Like after doing this essentials, you should be clear about all the basics of React.js. So if anyone is asking you about React.js, you should know every bit, like every essential bit of React.js, right? So we'll start. Before starting, just make sure you have a VS Code open in the other tab. If you don't have a laptop, make sure you go on your PC or other devices while coding and watch this session recordings for practicing your codes, because not you can't learn coding just by watching these sessions. You have to practice your like all the things what you're learning here. uh, like practice is the main key. If you don't practice your code, like you'll be not learning anything. You'll just be like theoretical part samajh mein aaya. You might get the logic, but to build that logic more strongly you need to practice, right? So I don't know JavaScript, can I learn React? So Vinay, I'll suggest you to learn a bit of JavaScript, like basics. We had a JavaScript session last week, so you can go watch recordings. They are on our YouTube channel completely for free. So again, if you want to learn JavaScript, you can go and watch there. So we'll start now. I know every one of you is waiting to start our session, but before starting, I just want to give you a brief about how you can mark your attendance and how you can submit your assignments on day 2 and day 3. So just it might echo. Sorry about that. So before starting, you will get a clear idea what you need to do for next 3 days, how you can mark your attendance and everything. You're watching this video on YouTube, I hope so. Though, so there is a description we called in YouTube. So here you can see all the links for registration. If you are new to Let's Upgrade, then you can register. If you want to mark your attendance, the same link is there. If you want to submit your like assignments, there is same link of LU My Programs. If you want to earn LU coins, you can refer our essential programs and earn LU coins. Now, what are LU coins? LU coins is basically Let's Upgrade currency, where you can use that currency to redeem our like paid programs, right? So we have full stack web development, and we have Java and DSA program for 3 and 6 months respectively, both of them. So you can get nine like it for free with LU coins, right? So we'll start. You just have to go here I might have to log in. Just give me a second. I'll stop my screen share. Mm, Give me a second, guys. I just need to log in. Okay. Okay, I am logged in. So here you can see a my program tab. From this link, you'll go to this page, my program page. You just have to come here and mark your attendance daily. If you're not enrolled in that program, make sure you're enrolling before starting day one. So just click on enroll me, sign in and click on enroll me. That's it. If you want to submit your mark your attendance, you just have to click on mark attendance. Simple, easy task. Rate this session out of 10. I'll I'll go with 10 for like absolutely. This is not 10, but I can say this is 100 if you're getting it for free, and that too from an developer who is working in the industry. So you'll get a lot of things, like hidden things, you can say, new tech, new secrets about the industry, what is going on, and how you can cope up with the industry trends. Like, so I'll give it 10. You can give it how much you like it, and on on your experience, and you can tell us that hey guys, you need to improve on your syllabus, you need to improve on maybe any other department. We are taking a lot of feedbacks and trying to improve our essential program, right? So just go. Done. I'll say for me it's nothing. Submit my attendance, go and refresh this tab. So after refreshing, you can see my progress. There is something called your program progress. Now, what is that? That is simply to track what you're doing in this program. You just need to, again, to increase this bar. You just need to mark your attendance, submit your assignments, and that's it. After going 50% and more, I suggest you should try for 100. There is a reason for that. So if you go 50% and more, then you can download your certificate after completing this program, which is, I think, on 30th we have day 3. At 30th of July at 8 sorry 6 7:30 p.m. you can download your certificates. Now, to download your certificates, you will need 50 LU coins. Now, you can easily earn LU coins by marking your attendance and submitting assignments. Simple, easy task. You don't have to go and do any other task or pay to download your certificate. It's completely free. That means it's for 0 rupees, absolutely free. So again, just mark your attendance for 3 days. You will get 30 LU coins, and submit your assignment for 2 days, which is day 2 and day 3. So you'll get 50 LU coins by default, and you just have to download your certificate from that 50 LU coins. I hope I'm clear about this. And again, if you want to earn more LU coins to get discounts on our paid programs, you can just refer our programs to your friends, right? Tell them that we are doing something special for you for free. Then it's actually you can change their lives if they want to learn basics, right? Because from my coding experience, which I have of 2 to 3 months. Sorry guys, I didn't know. I don't know that much of coding. I know Java. I think I know basics of Java, JavaScript, HTML, CSS. That's it. I don't know like that much deeper knowledge of coding. So I hope everyone is clear. Let me just get any questions if you have. We are 12 minutes in the session, and I think I am a bit late. Unable to mark my attendance system. Just Anshita, just try to try with your correct country code, because most of you are trying with 99 or 92 or 93. If you're from India, you should have to type 91. Respectively, if you're from any other country, you just have to type your country code. सर प्लीज क्विज होगा, हाँ जी विकास जी, आज क्विज होगा, और क्विज जीतने वाले को आज जावा डीएसए का एक प्रोग्राम भी मिलेगा, तो मेक श्योर आप पूरा सेशन देख रहे हो. आज नहीं होगा, कल होगा. सॉरी, डे 2 एंड डे 3 पे होगा. माय मिस्टेक, रियली सॉरी अबाउट दैट. बट कल और परसों होगा, तो 2 विनर्स जावा डीएसएस जीत सकते हैं. तो मेक श्योर यू आर अटेंडिंग बोथ द सेशंस, राइट? So I'll not take your time, and I'll introduce you to our trainer of this Reactjs Essential Bootcamp, Ritik sir. Hi Ritik sir.
Yes. Hi everyone. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you're audible. So Ritik sir will take care of you guys. Like everything from doubts and everything will be solved there. I think Anshita, you still have OTP issues. So if anyone is having OTP issues in my program tab again, you can join our community groups and then you can DM admins, which is me and my one more colleague. So you can DM us. We'll solve that. Right. So let me check if the OTP issue is there. Then if it is there, I'll solve it in like 30 or 40 odd minutes. Okay. So bye bye everyone. Bye Ritik sir. I hope you enjoy your time here and you learn
Sure.
like every basic thing of React.js. Bye sir.
Bye. Yes. So hi everyone. I hope I'm audible. Can anyone give me the confirmation with the chat box? In the meanwhile, let me share my screen as well. Right, just give me a second. Yes, there it is. Yeah. Okay. So just let me know. Am I audible? Am I visible? And is my screen shared properly? Right? Can you see the screen? Okay. Yes. 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 All right. So can you talk in English? I'm from South India. Yes. Be rest assured, Akhil. This bootcamp
Hello.
will be in English only.
Yeah, hi sir. Sorry to disturb you, but I think your voice is bit cracking. थोड़ा सा उसमें noisy आवाज आ रहा है. So please,
Uh,
can you, if you
yes.
can
Give me a
fix it, I'll just take some questions if they have any. Till then, you can solve
Sure.
it
Sure. Sure.
like that mic issue. Mm.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Sudarshan, we are trying to fix that. Okay, if you have any other doubts about programming or anything else, you can ask me. I'm just free here, trying to entertain you guys. Any of you using ChatGPT to code nowadays? I think we should have a essential bootcamp of how you can use ChatGPT to code. I'll entertain you guys for more 5 minutes till the like voice issue is there. Then I'll leave. Okay, I do. Yes. So most of you like I just want to share one in like incident happened with me. So I used ChatGPT to create a looping something list. I needed actually combination of file lists unique combinations. So I asked ChatGPT to write a Python code. I just got that code from ChatGPT. I was like 1%, 99% sure that it will not work. I'm 1% somewhere I felt it might work. So I just go on Colab. I tried that code, and there is an extension which Saisa told me you should have that extension. So I installed, and with that code, I got 1 lakh. I think around 1 lakh combinations without doing anything. So manually, it might take around 6 to 7 hours. I don't know Python, like zero knowledge of Python. Still, I was able to code that code, and I was like, wow, with ChatGPT you might can code without having that like basic codes, not deep codes, because to write deep codes you need to have a good knowledge of programming. Mhm. Hi
Yes.
sir.
Is it better now?
Yeah, it's good. So again, bye guys. Second time, I'm taking the leave. Bye.
Yeah, guys. So sorry for that. Right. Okay. Let me just share my screen again. Hi, Naveen. I hope you're fine. Right. So I hope I'm audible properly now. Yes. Yes. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. So, right. So first of all, good evening, everyone. I welcome you to the React.js bootcamp. So for those of you who do not know, this will be a 3-day bootcamp, right? That will go on for 1 hour each every day from 6:30 to 7:30, right? Here you will be taught. I will go with the very basics of JavaScript, and on the final day, we'll be building some applications, or you can say a quick project that will help you to increase your knowledge of JavaScript as well, right? So I hope, uh, and what I want from you guys is that you should practice the code side by side, right? Whatever code I'm typing on my laptop, you should be able to just practice each line of it side by side, because again, if you will not practice the code, because coding is all about implementation, right? If you'll not practice the code, then again, things might not work out for you, right? So yes, Naresh, I'll tell you how to submit the assignment, right, in the later part of the section. Do not worry about that. Okay. So I have a very common doubt while people are learning React.js, right? So how much of JavaScript knowledge do they need, right? I hope this must be a doubt for most of you, if I'm not wrong, right? Uh, just give me a second. Yeah. So how much of JS knowledge do you need, or how much confidence should be in your JS? Or the most common question is, do we even need JS to learn React and go ahead with React? But I would say you would need JS, right? So again, I told you, as like you already know that React.js is a library that is based on JavaScript, because React.js itself means React JavaScript, right? So it is based on JavaScript. So each and everything that you do in React is 110% based out of JavaScript. So I would suggest you, if you're not comfortable with JavaScript, do not worry. I'll try to explain each and every concept that comes up here. But I would, you have to just promise me that once this React bootcamps end, you have to go just watch the JavaScript bootcamp or any other bootcamp that you would like. Just polish your JavaScript skills, right? Because not only in React, let's suppose you go and do backend. Let's suppose you're doing Node.js as well, right? For there also you need JavaScript, right? JavaScript is the heart and core of web web fundamentals, if I would say, right? If you will not be doing JavaScript, then again your base, right? There's something called as a base, right? If your base will not be strong, then all the buildings that you build up on top of that will be of no use, right? They'll just fall out very very quickly. Let's suppose you have an earthquake, they'll fall out very quickly, right? So please make sure that your JavaScript knowledge are up to the mark, right? Here, if you I think that there's some important concept of JavaScript that needs to be done. I'll do that. But again, you have to promise me that once this bootcamp ends, you have to just watch the JavaScript bootcamp, right? Is it fine for you? I hope this question is clear, right? How much of JS do you need and how much of JS you do not need? Can anyone, can I have at least some confirmation in the chat box? Please provide the WhatsApp community link. Okay, so Tushar, the mods will most probably give you the link in the chat box, right? Do not worry about it. And if not, I'll see what I can do about it, right? I know a little bit of JavaScript from college. Yes. So again, I told you, right? Little bit of JavaScript is fine for the time being, but again, this will not go. This will not be happening in a long run. Let's suppose you want to master React, you want to build some good projects, you want to crack a good company. For that, you need to have very sufficient, very adequate amount of JavaScript knowledge that you can, right? If not, then sorry for that. I'm not demotivating you. You'll not be able to get any good placements, right? So with that being said, let's just quickly hop onto React.js, right? Let me just open the first of all, let me know, is my screen visible properly, right? React.js. Is it visible? Shall I increase the font size? Yeah. Okay. So first of all, right, React.js. What is React, right? Why do we need React? What is the use of React, right? Why cannot we solely build applications on solely by using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript? Why not? Because there's a reason to that. So the first question that comes up here is React, right? What is React, right? Acha, can I have let's suppose a poll in the chat box, right? What do you think? React is a framework, right? Or React is a library? Right? According to your knowledge, just let me know. What do you think? Is React uh, a framework or React a library? Telugu. So sorry for that. Yeah, I do not know Telugu. Right? I can only communicate in English and Hindi. I'm so sorry. I do not know any other language for that. Just have to bear with me, right? Okay. So okay, I got an answer from most of you, right? You guys are saying framework, framework, framework. Okay, framework, framework. Yes. Okay. As I can see that 95% of you have said framework, right? What if I tell you that React is not a framework, right? React is not a framework. Yes. I think Naveen said it right, right? React is a library, right? React is a library. Now, the first question that will come here is, what is the difference between a library and a framework, right? So first, okay, let's come to the basic answer, right? Let's come to the basic part. So a library, right? What is a library? Or first of all, let's see what is a framework. Yeah. So a framework, right? A framework is a bundle, no, not say bundle. A framework is, I would say, very huge in size. First of all, right? Uh, it it contains all the files and folders that are required. Okay, that are required in a project. All right. So again, what is a framework? It is, it is, again, it's a bundled up files and functions, that I would say, that contains all the files. So let's suppose a very practical example. Let's suppose you are building an application, right? You want to have some functionality. So what is the best case that we have, right? So we just import that feature, import that hook, or import that function, and we just use that. But what if I tell you that framework will contain all the hooks predefined? Let's suppose I want to have a calling functionality. That is okay. So I'll just import it, and I'll just use that. Let's suppose I want to have an authentication, right? Oh, sorry. Let's suppose I do not want to have an authentication. So again, I will not use it because I do not want to make my code heavier, make my files bigger. But that is the only disadvantage that a framework has. It will have all the functions, it will have all the files that will be, already there. Whether you use it or you do not use it, it will not matter. It will have predefined files, it will have predefined functions, irrespective of your need. Whereas a library, so okay, so what are the examples for that? I'll come on. So a very, I'll tell you a very common example that you guys know is Angular, right? You must have heard Angular, right? Angular is, again, library. Sorry, it's not a library, it's a framework for JavaScript, right? That helps you bring that helps you bring uh, and build applications, right? Whereas a library, right? Library, these are, let me just scroll down a bit. Yeah, library, right? These are, and so these are also predefined, pre-built files, right? I would say defined files. But in order, right, in order to use any predefined DIP, what's DIFE? Yeah, in order to use any predefined function, I would say, right? Because you guys must not be knowing what are hooks. So I'll write hooks for now, but I'll explain what are hooks initially in React, right? So library are just predefined files, but in order to use any predefined function or predefined files, right, we will have to import them, right? Now you might ask me, right, where do we have to import them, or where can we download it? So again, right, so let's suppose you want to have an authentication, right? So as I told you that React.js is a library, so it will not have predefined functions already that are there, right? It will, again, it will have it, but you have to import it. Only the functions that you import, right? Only the things that you is it some uh, uh, is there any disturbance in giving the confirmation? The should say, is it fine, or from node package manager? So disturbance. Just give me a second. That should not happen. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Is it fine? Okay, so now it's fine, right? Now is it fine? Now is it fine? Okay, great. Okay. Yeah, let me present my screen again. Chalo, okay. Yeah, so as I told you, right, you have to import each and every file that you have to use, right? But so what makes it, what makes it better? What are the advantages of that? the first advantage that you can have is React.js. So whatever, so a library would be, would be faster, right? So I would say library would be faster, right? And how faster? Again, I told you, right? You have to import each and everything. So again, making your code less, making your code lighter, right? So is my screen not presenting? Just give me a second. It should, right? I think it now should be fine, right? Okay. I can see here, sir, it's the, yep, now it's there. Okay, chalo, theek hai. Right. So again, what would be the advantage of a library? As I told you, right, you have to, if you want to use something, you have to just import it. So it will be faster, right? The application will run faster. Why will it run faster? Because there are less lines of code, right? It is lighter in size, right? So React, why do we use React? Because React is most widely used because it's lightweight. Is it again coming the noise? Just give me a second. What is happening? Uh, Let me just give me a second. What about now? A noise like you're in a car with windows. Yeah, I think it's a typing kind of a keyboard. Just tell me now. Is it fine? Okay, ठीक है. Just let this is back to the prior one. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a typing type. Just Yep. Okay. So yeah, let's continue for now, and do let me know if you see something else. Okay. Sir, use NVIDIA noise cancellation. Okay. Let it be a default one for now, and let's see if it's fine, right. Chalo, ठीक है. Yes, sir. Continuous sound like we cannot understand. Okay, I think it should be fine now. And if there is, do let me know. I'll just try to manage it, right? Okay. So again, that's why we use React, because it is very lightweight, right? Being lightweight. Why is it lightweight? Because it is a library, right? And now it's perfect. Okay, great. Okay. And being a library, right? There is less code. Okay. Yeah, I wish it will be for 1 hour, right? Okay. So, right. So I told you the difference between a library and a framework. React.js is a library. It is not a framework. Why it is a library? Because in order to use any hook, in order to use any functions, you have to import it and then you have to use it, right? Whereas in a framework, all the things are predefined, right? All the things are present initially, right? Whether you use it or whether you do not use it, it will be there, and it will eat up your memory. It will eat up your like space, right? So this is the only reason why we are preferring React. I told you, right? It will be for 1 hour till 7:30. Okay. So is it clear, right? The difference between a library and a framework, and is React a framework and is React a library? Is it clear? Yes or no in the chat box quickly. In the meanwhile, let's just move ahead. So can we directly go to Next.js without React? No. You have to have a knowledge of React if you want to go to Next.js, because Next.js is again a very I would say ongoing, right? I would say not ongoing. It is very emerging tech stack. But again, in order to use that, you got to have a knowledge of what we say uh, React.js and even JavaScript, right? Both of these should be there. Okay. Acha. For those of you who do not know, I'll tell you that React was what is React? That React was made slash built built by Meta, right? I hope you guys know what's Meta. Its previous name was Facebook, right? And that is again a very huge role that we are preferring React, because we have got a huge, right? We have got a huge community support, right? So what do I mean by community support? That thing maybe you'll not be able to, right, have it feel its importance now, but whenever let's suppose you are stuck in a problem, right? Whenever let's suppose you are stuck on a code, you want to debug it. The very basic thing that you can do is just copy that error, just paste it. You'll find ample number of questions on Stack Overflow. I hope you guys know what is Stack Overflow. For those of you who do not, right? Stack Overflow, right? It's a website, you can say it's a website that has got solutions to each and every problem, right? You can say that it's a gem it's a gem in a programmer's industry, right? A person talking about me, if I face any difficulties, if I face anything that is one that can take that can eat up a lot of my time. I'll just do one thing. I'll just copy and paste the error in my browser, right? So this is the only reason that all the things come up. And how are the how are we able to get the solutions to our problems? Because it has a very huge community support, right? We as a developer can trust React, right? The updates that the React will bring, the features that React will bring will be top notch, will be the best in the industry. Because again, it's built by Facebook, right? Facebook, you all know how big a tech giant is Facebook, right? It has got brilliant engineers, it has got a huge support, it has got huge funds. Anything that is there to be catered, they will do that. Yes, exactly, right? Exactly. I was just saying that Stack Overflow is a gift to developers, and he's absolutely right. It is a gift, right? Chalo, okay. Acha. After this, right? After this, the first thing that we have to download in our systems is a Node.js, right? So Node.js is runtime for JavaScript. As you know that it's a library based out of JavaScript. So in order to run the code, in order to run your JavaScript files, you have to download a software that will provide a runtime for JavaScript, and that is called Node.js, right? So in order to download Node.js, just do one thing: just go on to Google, right? Just type in Node.js download, right? Just type on Node.js download, and this will open up this UI in front of you. I'll just also copy this link, and maybe the mods will type it, send it across in the chat box. But for now, you can just type on Node.js download in the chat box. It will land up on it will land up on this website, right? So again, depending on your machines, whether you use Windows, you use Mac, you can just download it, right? And after downloading it, just have to allow all the permissions, and then you will be good to go, right? Then you will be good to go. And I hope most of you would be having Node.js, right? Because again, it's very common. It's also using JavaScript as well. So I hope most of you are coming from JavaScript background, and they will use it. And again, so it has to be there, right? And also, I hope you guys also must be having VS Code. Acha. So just for those of you who already have Node.js and who are downloading it, just come here, just type in command prompt, right? After typing in command prompt, there is a what? There is a command, right? Just type in node -v, and this will tell you the version of Node, right? In my case, it is version 16.15.0. It might be a case that it would be different from it it should be different. You have a different version, right? If you're having a different version, no issues with that. Maybe you are using the latest one, so it's up to you. So what command you have to write? So use the following command to what? To check the version of Node.js, right? What is the command? Right, the command is node hyphen v. So it stands for node hyphen version. Okay. So okay, Sharat is asking, why should one choose React over Angular or Vue? Acha, who would like to answer that? Right, I just explained. I just took half an hour to explain what is the difference between Angular, what is the difference between framework and a library. Right now, I want you guys to answer, why should one prefer React over Angular, right, or Vue for that matter, right? Tips, hints. Again, Angular is a framework, React is a library, right? What are the advantages of a library over a framework? That you have to figure out. I just told in the starting part of the lecture itself, right? Yes, Akid. Yes. ठीक है, चलो, ठीक है. So I hope you all have known. अच्छा, with that being said, just quickly open VS Code. I hope you must be having VS Code. Please give that link. Just do one thing, right? Just type in this node. Just type in node JS, right? So this is the first thing that will come up, right? This is the official link, it's official, right? It's nodejs.org. Just download it, right? Yeah. Adish says my version is 18.7.0. Yes, absolutely. It might be different because I maybe have downloaded a long time back and I've not updated it. That's totally fine, right? Chalo. Because React is fast. Yes, React is lightweight. It has a huge community support. Plus, the one point that I have forgot to tell you is that it supports search engine optimization. It has a very wonderful search in SEO, right? SEOs. Okay. Now, with that being said, let's quickly come here. Let's quickly open VS Code and let me just quickly make one file, right? Let me just open a folder and before that, let me just go to. Let me just come here. Let me just make a new folder, right? So new folder, and I'll just name it Reactjs. Okay. Now, just come to VS Code, right? Just open the Reactjs folder. It'll be somewhere here. Yes, Reactjs folder. Okay. Now, acha. So this is the very starting part in React, right? How do we make a React application? Okay. So because let's suppose you're working on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? How do you build your front-end application using HTML, using CSS, using JavaScript? It's very simple, right? You just make a new file, you just name it, and you just type in the extension. Let's suppose you're making a JavaScript file. So let's suppose your name, let's suppose I'm typing my name, let's suppose Ritik.js. So it will directly make a JavaScript file for me, right? But the things are different here in React, right? So you can directly, right? I mean, there are options, there are multiple options, but the most widely used option to build a React application, it's a command, right? And what command do we use, right? For that, I would say for that we have to use a command, right? And what is that command? That command is npx create react -app, and here any name that you want to give to your application, right? As simple as that. So let me just come here. I mean, there are options, right? Okay, so let me just make a React application for you. Let's suppose I'll just open my terminal. I'll just press okay. So open the terminal. You can either press Control J, or if you're using MacBook, you can press Command J, or you can just click on run. No, you can just click on terminal and you can just type in new terminal. It will open up for you. Okay. And now, so what was the command that I told you? I told you npx, right? Create React app. And let's suppose I want to give my application name, let's suppose demo one. Again, as soon as I press enter, right, I do not have to do anything. This command right here will, make all the boilerplate. I hope you know, I hope you guys know what's a boilerplate. A boilerplate, it's just a, code to get started with. It will give you all files, it will give you all folders, it will give you all the things that are necessary to build a React application. Unlike in JavaScript, where you have to make each file and you have to give the extension of .js, right? Not here. In this, you have to just, I mean, there are options. You can also manually write the names of the file, but not recommended, right? Because it has very huge files and it will eat up your time. So that's why npx that we downloaded, right? npx. For those of you who do not watch npm, npm stands for Node Package Manager. It will help you execute your commands. Right? Whatever command that I'm typing, npx, npm, they will all help you build your applications and play around with your application, right? Because in React we use command line. We do not, just directly use the GUI, unlike in the cases of JavaScript, where we, uh, just with the help of click, we just make a new file, we just write the name of the file and we just write .js. No, in this you just have to write this command and just this will, give you the boilerplate. Yes, Vikram, we can use white, but again, I'm going with npx because it's most widely used, right? And it is it's very convenient to use that. I'm going with the things that majority of people do prefer, right? That's the only reason I'm going with no, right? So yeah. Acha, acha. So npx, right? I told npx. So what is npx, right? I think npx. First of all, I will give you the definition, right? It stands for Node Package Execution. Yeah, it stands for Node Package Execution. Yes. So again, let's suppose it will give you an interface, right? It's basically a command. It's basically a package, right? It's a package that will help you to run or create an application. Can we use npm instead of npx? No, you cannot. Right? You cannot. So let me see. Okay, it's still building. It's still building. Okay, so if your npx is giving an error, that means your node has not been installed properly. For those, if it is giving an error, then use this command, right? Then use this command first and let me know what's the output that you're getting. Use node -b and then let me know. Because in the initial part I told you itself, right? You have to use node -b. So go ahead and use node -b and then tell me what are the errors that you get, that you guys are getting. Right, so again it's still building. So why only LPs? Again, I'm okay, so I'll tell the difference. Npx is Node Package Execution. It will help you to execute a command, right? To make a React application. Whereas npm, right? npm is a Node Package manager, right? Manager, right? As the name suggests, right? Node Package Manager. What will it do? It will manage all the packages that are there in your application, right? So, what's a package, right? It's a function. It's a predefined function that you have. Right? It's a predefined function that you guys have. So, all the packages that you have, let's suppose that again. In the meanwhile, my React application has been built. Let's see, right? If I just expand my demo one. So demo one was the name of the React application that I give. Now, if I expand this, right? If I expand this, as you can see, there are a hell lot of files that are made, right? You have something called as node modules, right? You have something called as public. You have something called as SRC, that's source, right? You have something called as git ignore. You have something called as package.listen, package.log.json. You have something called as package.json, and finally you have a file called as read. Right? As you can see, all these files, if you would go and make these files, I would say on your own, right? Using a brute force method, it will take at least, if not more, half an hour easily, right? So that is why we use npx, right? Here is the need of npx. We need npx to execute the commands that are made using npx, right? That are made using npx. some. Okay, is it background noise again coming? Yeah, I'm forget about headphones. There, I'm using a mic. I don't know what's the issue. Just give me a second. Okay. Uh, Sir, just type Y and press enter. Okay. Is it okay now? Is it fine? Is it fine? Is it fine? Is it fine now? ठीक है. ठीक है. Yeah. So, yeah, Pratik, I was just coming to that only. So NPX is, as you can say that okay, चलो ठीक है. To clear things out, I can just say that NPM is, sorry, not NPM. NPX is a subset. Sorry, NPM. Right. What do I mean by subset? So here you have your NPM, right? And what is NPM? It's a node package manager that contains all the packages. Node, right? And inside NPM, right, you have a package that is called as NPX. That is called as NPX, right? And NPM contains it. As I told you, NPM contains all the packages, all the files that you have, right? That you will need to run your application, right? So I hope it's clear now. So again, if they have an official document as well, right? If I go to NPM, right, I'll have this thing. I'll have a thing called as NPM. This is the official NPM website, right? It contains all the packages, all the things, all the predefined packages that you can use, right? So let's suppose I want to have a clock, right? If I type in clock here, no, not clock, clock, right? I will get all the packages related to a clock. So this is why we use, so as you can see, let's suppose I want to have an analog clock in my application. I want to use a clock. I'm building a time, I'm building a timer. So I'll just, I'll just install this piece of code and I'll just use it, right? Similar to what you have, STL, right? STL are standard template libraries in Java. Similarly, here you have a thing called as packages, right? And in order to download those packages, you need node package manager, that is NPM, right? Right. So this is NPM for you. Chalo. I hope all of you must have run this command npx create react. Now, in order to run the app, in order to run the React application, right? Yes. In order to run the React application, we can use this command. Use the following command. Yeah. And the command here is npm start. Now here you're using npm, right? So this command is to run the React application, whereas this command, right? This command was to create your React application. And what was that? It was npx create React app and the name of the React application, right? So I'll quickly come here. I'll just type in npm start. So, okay, I'll first have to just change the directory. I'll just change it. So what is the directory? It's demo1. And now I'll do as npm start. Right. So again, now it will just take a minute or so, and then it will run. And this was it, right? This is it. You have successfully built your first React application, right? That's it. That's it. That is the whole, whole structure of React. You have built a structure. You have got a structure. All the things that you have a structure here. Now you can just go ahead and build your application, right? You just go ahead and build your application here. That is the use of React. So yep. So once you see this beautiful revolving logo, that means you are successfully created our application. And let's suppose, what is the first program that we write, right? It's a hello world. So let's suppose I go to app.js, and let me just remove this header file, not remove, yeah, let me just write in hello world. Hello, not hello world, hello, let's upgrade, right? And these changes are ancient, right? As I do this, I have hello, let's upgrade in front of me, and congratulations, you have successfully built a React application, right? Now, all the functionalities that you have, all the things that you build are inside this application only. Whatever I told you, right? Let's suppose you want to have a package that uses a clock, that you can just download the package. As I told you, why do you have to download? Because it's a library. In library, the package you have to download it, because they're not predefined, they're not pre-built, right? But whereas if you let's suppose you are using Angular.js, in that case you do not have to download anything. All the packages that can be present, that are there, are just in your files. You just have to use it. That's it. That is the whole difference between React and Angular, or more precisely, that is the whole difference between a framework and a library, right? Okay, so Shubham Krishnan said, I'm unable to write the command in terminal, it's showing error. What error is showing, right? So okay, for those of you who are getting errors, the first one is, please download Node.js today. If you're having any errors, please see some YouTube tutorial, a 5-10 minutes YouTube tutorial to how to download it properly, set up the environment. Once you have set up the environment, right, the error that most of you could get is you're not changing the directory. So let's suppose I've made an application, this application. In order to run the command, right, you have to be in the proper directory. So how are you in a proper directory? You have to so let's suppose I do cd minus minus, right? As you can see that I'm in this folder, I'm inside this folder called as Reactjs. But i am I have to type in the command in this application, that is demo1. So I'll just do one thing. I'll just change the directory, that is command. The command is cd, that stands for change directory, obviously, and then the name of the application, that is demo1. And if I click enter now, then I will be in. So as you can see here, it's in Reactjs, and inside Reactjs I have a demo1 application, right? Now type in npm start. Now this will give you the accurate results, right? Now please check it. Now all the errors will be gone. If you're still facing any errors, do let me know. What type error, bro? Yes, what type error, bro? Exactly. Achha. In the meanwhile, let me just come here. Let me just talk a little bit about LetsUpgrade and how to mark the attendance. So uh, this is the official website, right? Just type in letsupgrade.in. You'll just land up here. I'll tell you how to mark the attendance as well. First of all, just come here, right? This is the React.js Essential Bootcamp. Just click on enroll now. If you have already enrolled, well and good. If you have not, just click on enroll now from here, right? So enroll now, right? Once you click on enroll now, you will have this UI that will say congratulations, you have successfully enrolled in the React.js Bootcamp. And after that, right, after that, click on this, click on go to my programs, right? After going on my programs, you will have a list of programs that you have attended so far, right? Just click on React.js, because it's a React.js program that you have. Now after this, just click on, so today's day one, right? Introduction to React. So just click on mark the attendance here, and how likely are you to rate the session? You can give it rating as per your need, right? And which program are you most interested in? So they currently have two programs. One is Java DSA and one is full stack. I'll just come to that, right? And if anything can be improved further, I'm doing nothing for now. It's up to you. Okay. Now this is how you can just register yourself and mark the attendance. Now if I click on refresh here, as you can see that this here will be 23.08%, right? Acha, the two programs that LetsUpgrade have is, one is the, I would say, Java DSA, and one is the full stack, right? Acha, I think you guys all know that covering React.js or even covering JavaScript is like not possible in 3-day bootcamp. Right? In 3 days bootcamp, you can just get a gist of the language. You can just get started with that. But in order to have an in-depth knowledge about each and everything, you have to have a full-fledged course with proper explanation and proper mentorship, right? So this is what this program is for. If you would like to enroll in the program, you can just click on this. If I just click on this, it has, all the features. Let's suppose you get 3 months training, you get 120 hours of assignment, 3 mock interviews, you got 100 plus problems to solve, and the best part is you get placement assurance. So within 180 days you have guaranteed placement share, right? And the fees is around 5,900. You can also like see if you have any other options, you can just go, you can just, what do you say, revert to the team and they'll just surely get back to you, right? As simple as that. Okay. All right. And apart from this, they also have a B.Tech program. So I'll just tell you about the B.Tech program as well. So if you just click on LetsUpgrade, let's upgrade. Yes. So yes. All right. This is me, right? So here you go on here. You just click on this. There's a link provided in the description box. Okay, so Sudhankar, if it says npm error, just you have not changed the directory, right? First of all, just see if you have downloaded Node properly or not. If you have downloaded Node properly, then just type in the command cd and the name of the file. That will help you to change the directory of it. Pratik, not as of now. I'll tell about the extensions tomorrow, not now, right? So this is the B.Tech degree that we have, that they're having, right? So if you would like to just enroll in the B.Tech program, if you are looking for a B.Tech degree, or you have, or you are just a 12th grad and looking for a pursuing B.Tech, so you can go ahead with this option, right? How is this B.Tech different from the other B.Techs that you have? You have a job assistance, right? You have a job placement guarantee. So whenever you are, in a final year, you will get internships that too paid, plus you have minimum maturity of I would say 8 lakh per annum, right? Minimum 8 lakh per annum you'll get. You might get even more than even more apart from that. Kiran, there'll be no quiz today, right? No quiz today. Yes, Ayush, I will definitely, I will, right? So you can just explore this B.Tech program, right? If you think, and let's suppose if you do not want to pursue B.Tech and you have some friends, cousins that that are wanting to prefer, you can just refer them via this link, right? You can just refer them via this link. So if you refer them to this if you refer them and if they join via your link, you can get a MacBook Air 1 or rupees 80,000 in cash. That's up to you. So please provide the WhatsApp community link. Tushar, I'll just see. I'll just talk to the mods and I'll provide you. Don't worry. Right. Timings of Java and DSA live class, morning or evening. Okay. I'm not sure about that. Maybe you have to just if the team is here, they'll let you know about that. Okay. Don't worry. Yes, Akib. I'm not sure about the timings. I will ask the team and I'll let you know tomorrow. Okay? Don't worry about it. Chalo, ठीक है. So I hope you got the gist of React, right? Why do we use React and what is the need of React? Is it a framework? It's a library? Yes. This session is over. Yes. So that was all for today, right? So please check, right? A very a humble request to you. Please revise today's class, right? Whatever commands I have done, whatever things that I did today, please make sure that you're replicating it after this lecture, right? Again and again, I'm emphasizing on this. It is very, very, very important to practice. If you will not practice, then things will not work out. And if they will not work out, there is no right. There is no use of doing coding, or for that matter, doing anything. Right? Consistency is the most important priority. Lavanya, no assignment for today. Assignments will be on day 2 and day 3, because on day 1 there's not much things to cover, right? So we are just doing the basics of React, right? Why do we use React and things like that. From tomorrow onwards, there will be assignments, right? So please make sure to attempt those assignments from tomorrow onwards, right? So can you please provide PDF? Chenmai, I'm not sure if I will be able to provide. But again, so it will be better if you make your own notes. That right? I hope it's preferred, right? If you make your own notes, but I'll see what I can do if you're not able to make the notes as well. Yes, sure, Vikram, sure. Okay, so that is all. I hope you like today's class, right? Please make sure to revise again. Please make sure to have proper revision, thorough revision, and again we'll meet tomorrow. So first 5 minutes we'll be allocating tomorrow will be for the doubts, right? And whatever doubts you have, you can just you can just ask me, and then we will go ahead. And tomorrow is a very important day, right? We will be covering props, we'll be covering states, we'll be covering JSX and things like that, right? Is completing enough? Yes, Shivan, you can say. If you even do free code camp, that's enough for JavaScript, right? Do not worry. So with that being said, I'll take your leave, right? I hope you like today's session. We'll meet tomorrow, and
Hey, hi everyone. So my name is Sai Kiran and I'm the founder and CEO of LetsUpgrade, and I'm having some amazing news for every one of you. LetsUpgrade, in collaboration with IT and Skills University, is launching the first B.Tech CSE program that we love to share with you all, guys. 6 features. Number 1, 100% job guarantee to all the students joining this particular program with minimum 8 LPA. Number 2, 1 year paid internship in product/MNC companies. Number 3, taught by real developers working in the industry in top companies. Number 4, amazing campus, a campus which is like we work in Mumbai that we are building for you all, guys. Number 5, build lots of projects which are like real world applications, highly scalable applications from Hotstar to Zoom to your own Zomato. Number 6, you are gonna love the community collaborations that we guys have done. We are collaborating with 13 plus tech communities to give you the same environment what IITs and NITs have. Meet lots of industry people, participate in hackathons and meetups to understand what is running in the industry. These are the 6 features which we have. You can check out the program on our website, that is isu.ec.in. Check out B.Tech there, you will find it. That's it, guys. Bye-bye.